Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Was this a bull pump or a bull trap? Before we begin, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/MindYourCrypto. Do not forget to join it because eventually we are going to have the bullish cycle inside the 2023. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Let's go right now and see what Bitcoin is going to do. So eventually Bitcoin into the daily frame, we are going at the plus 10%, was a huge pump, right? Huge, important pump. Right now though, was this day a bull market? So that means we are going even higher, or a bull trap? And it will trap the long positions and we are going to sort things out. Let's find out. I'm going to start in the monthly frame. The monthly frame is looking awesome, right? Okay, so you can see that whenever you see the stochastic RSI in an oversold situation right here and we climb back up, this is where the bull cycle is starting. Same with the Fisher transformation, that it is beyond this blue line, this blue dotted line, which is at -2. Whenever we are here, this is a great buying opportunity. And of course, we had many oversold situations, not including the RSI, but the RSI never goes below the 30s in a huge bull cycle like Bitcoin is right now. Okay, so we want to see if BTC is going to move higher or is this seed, and we are going to move lower from here. In the monthly scale, we are pretty fine, right? We could be testing even the 27.6K. Always remember that in the next few weeks to the next few months, we could be testing out the 27.6K. Yeah, it could happen and it could be the case for Bitcoin. However, into the weekly scale, we have one very huge resistance level, the one of the 50-day exponential moving average to the 200 moving average. Even if you use the 50-day moving average, which is a weekly death cross, okay, so I repeat that this is a weekly death cross, but anyway, I'm not standing in the death crosses right now. What I'm standing on is that we are having a resistance line into these lines right here. Okay, so it is very important to know that before we make any huge pump, we should be testing out and we should be going above this 24.9K to 25. Now, Bitcoin has most problem scenario to go upwards, okay, to get the monthly frame into another huge pump. This month, even a plus 11% could be the case for BTC chart. However, we should always be careful out of this pattern. There is a possible chance that we make another bearish RSI divergence, and this would be the last pump before we go further down and we have a huge crash coming in. The most likely scenarios I talked about, it is to go higher. It is for Bitcoin to get even higher towards the next price targets. Right now, the risk is pretty high in the lower time frames. So I suggest you, if you didn't go long before, just wait a little bit until you find the best time, because you can see that 6-hour frame, 4-hour frame, 9-hour frame, everything is in an overbought, except the daily, which we have some more room to grow, but potentially we have a very huge high risk. I want you to be extremely careful out of these positions right here, and especially right now that in the weekly scale we are contesting and we are actually having as resistance lines the 24.7K to the 25K. All right, I repeat that we have these as resistance levels, right? And you need to be extremely careful. It seems like in the daily frame we managed to find the 1-1 gun fund line as a major support level. It was around here. Okay, this was like what looked like the 1-1 gun fund line, and then we just crazily pump plus 10%. To be honest with you, I did not expect this kind of movements of BTC, but it happens. Okay, so we have huge risk, but at the end of the day, you can see what we did back here, for example. Okay, so we had the same risk as well here, and then we just went downwards, but we kept going sideways and then pumping again. So I won't be I won't be giving so much attention to the risk right now as I'm giving to the targets, right? And eventually, if we go past above the 25K, then be certain that Bitcoin is going massively towards the 27.6k. This is another plus 11%. Crazy stuff, I know, crazy stuff for Bitcoin, crazy stuff for the crypto market. It keeps pumping and pumping right now. Many do not believe that the bull cycle has started, but here in Mind Your Crypto, we talked about it so many times. The bull cycle has started, okay? So yes, we are going to see corrections. Yes, we are going to see some short-term price actions that may be bull traps or bear traps, but in overall, we will keep our higher highs, higher lows until we reach the 59,000 Tether USD again. Okay, so be prepared for that. Be prepared for something massive. I really believe that Bitcoin can manage to make it all the way up higher. And of course, retest the 27.6k to 28k first. This was a very huge resistance level. And of course, the 29k after. But firstly, we are going to revisit the 27.5k, which is the monthly 20-day EMA. Okay, once we go above the 25k. Now, if you see a red day right here, okay, today a red candlestick, then be a little bit cautious. If you see the red candlestick right here, be a little bit cautious. Could be the case, especially if it has a long body to the downside. What I mean by that is, let's say that it looks like, for example, I'm going to find something similar. Okay, it looks like this, for example, right? Okay, if it has a long red body, okay, so be careful. If it is like that, okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so therefore, if it has a full body cover, be careful, tones a lot, because it shows that the bulls are not stepping in, the bears are stepping in, and they are seeing an opportunity to short positions out. And of course, it shows the market manipulation right there. It shows the market emotions. Anyway, Bitcoin looks most likely bullish. I think that Bitcoin is going to surprise us all with what it is going to do. To be honest with you, I expected Bitcoin to go lower than 21.3k before the pump, but this is the crypto market. We have to accept it, that it doesn't do anything we want. It does anything it wants, and it holds it perfectly fine, the 1-1 gun fund line, and therefore this is why we skyrocketed. Glad I made the update yesterday about warning you that we might skyrocket, okay, and perhaps we might hold the 1-1 gun fund line, but okay, this is right now the situation. Huge resistance level in our way right here, but at the end of the day, it looks more bullish than bearish. Okay, let's find out what the market is going to bring us next. For the altcoins, they are going to follow Bitcoin's position. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/MindYourCrypto. Now is the time to join. Now is the time to enter, and see you soon with many more videos. Bye.